What if the sharpest revenge was simply saying nothing at all? What if the cleverest way to overcome someone who hurt you was not to fight back, but to become untouchable? This is not surrender, it is Stoic power. And by the time this segment ends, you will know how to use that power with precision. Stay with me. In life, you will meet two kinds of people: those who lift you up and those who chip away at you. The ones who hurt you do not always do it with grand gestures. They wound quietly through betrayal, manipulation, backhanded words, gossip, or false affection. That kind of injury cuts deep. It lingers. It changes how you move through the world. Most people react when they are wounded. They retaliate, they expose, they rage. But there is a smarter path. The most effective comeback is not noise or spectacle. It is silence, controlled growth, and an unshakable inner life. Become so strong, so composed, that the person who tried to break you becomes irrelevant. The ancient Stoics taught this. Detachment was not a sign of weakness for them, it was the summit of strength. Marcus Aurelius put it plainly: you rule your mind, not external events. Understand that, and you discover real power. You cannot always prevent the harm others do, but you can decide how you respond. When someone attacks you emotionally, with lies, cruelty, or passive aggression, you face a choice: feed them your attention or withdraw into purpose. Many confuse silence with surrender. In truth, silence can be the loudest statement you make. Picture this: someone betrays you, spreads rumors, leaves when you are vulnerable. They expect a scene. They expect you to collapse or to retaliate. Instead, you do none of that. You step away. You rebuild. You cultivate discipline. You train your body and mind. You prioritize work, study, friendships that respect you. You grow from within. You become uncatchable. That transformation is devastating to those who fed on your reaction. Silence is not passivity. It robs them of control. It forces them to confront their actions without the distraction of your response. When they can no longer provoke you, they lose their leverage. That is the Stoic strategy. Do not only overcome, outgrow. True revenge, in this sense, is preventative. It is ensuring they can never wound you in the same way again. Build a life so full of purpose, discipline, and genuine joy that their grievance fades into a footnote. Chaos gratifies them. Your calm renders them powerless. Epictetus said it plainly: it is not what happens to you, but how you react that matters. So ask yourself, when someone harms you, which person will you be? The one who spirals on social media? The one who fires off messages you will later regret? Or the person who stands, steady and unchanged, and simply becomes better? The latter wins, every time. Look at the public figures who are betrayed and stay silent. Months pass, they reappear stronger, healthier, more successful. No speeches, no accusations, just results. Their silence says more than any interview could. That is dignity. That is mastery. You do not need to advertise your healing. You do not need to rehearse a comeback. You do not need to narrate your pain. Become the person whose life is the answer. Detach from the demand for closure. Let your progress speak for you. And notice something else. When you stop chasing revenge, the natural order often steps in. People who cultivate harm tend to repeat their habits. While you move forward, they remain stuck. Justice, in that slow way, unfolds. Your elevation becomes the consequence they never expected. So next time someone hurts you, do not rush to retaliate. Walk away with purpose. Do not explain. Do not argue. Do not plead. Withdraw your energy and invest it where it belongs, into your growth. Become so focused on your work, your health, your learning, your relationships with the worthy, that you have no time for small wars. This is the Stoic offense: silence, dignity, relentless self-improvement. When they watch you months or years later, thriving, calm, content, they will understand that your absence was the heaviest sentence. Your silence was the loudest verdict. If this message spoke to you, remember, your silence is your strength. Keep rising, keep building, and let your growth speak louder than words. Subscribe for more Stoic wisdom and self-mastery lessons that help you reclaim your power and live with calm purpose.